Hey, how's it going? It's Shut Door. We are just kind of doing some mining. So I kind of started episode 2. I did this actually last season with Direwolf 20, or not last season. Direwolf 20's 1.19 mod pack. The first few episodes I kind of started mining, and started the second episode. Then decided let's live stream this. It happened again. So currently we're just mining. Gonna just chill. You know. Oh whoa. World glitching out behind me. Kind of scared me for a second. Yeah, I did name that right? Let me check something real quick before I get too far into this. Okay. I did do it. I just wanted to make sure I named the title correctly. Coming across quite a bit of this rupee ore, which is fantastic. Oh, we got realmite. Oh, are we full in inventory? Oh, we can get rid of that. Alright. Let's go head back up. I think quickly now. I don't like that noise. Kinda scared me. Not gonna lie. I was gonna think about getting a backpack, but I'm probably gonna save that for right now. Until I get to episode 2, you know? Which will be coming out tomorrow. Or, today, depending on which time zone you're in or whatever. Alright. Back to munching on the food. Actually, let me quickly grab the tool station that's up here as well. This thing. Right, that's what I want? Yes. So I can repair my tool while I'm downstairs. Um, I'm quite kind of excited to really get into the meat and bones of this pack. Oh, what in the world are you? Dangerous, apparently. I just saw another one over here. So apparently they just ignore spawn conditions. Well, that's not cool. Seriously? I just got hit through that. Alright, let's see. You know what, let's all my wood's right here too. Okay, perfect. Wasn't expecting to get, like, attacked by this guy, but, whatever. Kinda scared me, but we're good. We're still living. Okay. This guy's got a lot of health, apparently. Just gonna go downstairs, grab the sword, and still just keep swinging. Guess that's kind of really all I can do, because I don't want to just keep making tons and tons of swords. Okay, he dropped Alaramite and Corrupt Shards. Alright, and then there's another one right here. But I want to get my stuff first. Oh, come on. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna punch this block. I don't know how these guys spawn, but apparently their spawn conditions are a lot less strict than any other creature. They're also kind of annoying sounding. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh crap. Apparently he is just one block tall. Oh, I should change the title to Mining in Death, apparently. That's like the first, what, 4 deaths have been by Divine RPG creatures, I think. That's fantastic. Alright, let me quickly sort this back out real quick. I wish there was a way to, like, void these things. I really need to figure out if I can turn that off in the config. Alright, so we're just gonna wall up everything. There we go. Shift M. Okay, I don't know how to get rid of waypoints. I'll have to do it at some other point. I don't really think they could have spawned from there, but maybe. Highly doubt it, though. Alright, continue mining. Can't wait to get like a Tinker's Hammer or something sooner or later. I think we also might gather the materials for Tinker's Smeltery for episode 2. You know, just kind of chill. Tomorrow will be another live stream, most likely, for the the Legend of Eyes. I've been enjoying that pack. And then Monday will be a episode of Sunday. No. Yeah, Monday. Monday's right. Will be an episode of Direwolf 20. Of course. Until that pack is completed, which it almost is. For me at least, right? There's still stuff to do. But honestly, I don't really think I have too much left to do genuinely with that pack. Like, I mean, could I get into mechanisms, reactors, and antimatter and stuff like that? I've never done antimatter. But honestly, at that point, I don't need antimatter. Like, legitimately, I have too many resources. Like, antimatter's kind of pointless. The mech suit's kind of like one of those things where it's like, if you're playing Mechanism solo, it would be good, you know. But usually people don't play Mechanism solo. It's not like a common trend. So it's kind of strange to have like a Mechanism grab suit type of thing where it's like really cool upgrades at the very, very end. You know, it's weird. It really is. What in the world, man? Okay, these guys straight up ignore spawn conditions. What are you? Hostile, probably, right? Ooh. I don't like you. Like, you don't look cool. Alright, you want to come and attack me? Okay, that's not fair, man. Goodness gracious, why do they keep spawning on top of me? Like, it is not fun to have these creatures just come up behind me, man. Divine RPG needs to figure out their spawn conditions or something. Alright, let's go for... Actually, let's go for 2 of this. 2 of this. 2 of these. And a stick. I guess we'll also make a cobblestone pickaxe while we're up here. Because apparently strip mining is not as fun as it should be. So I think I might need to just do a 1x2 for right now, rather than what I've been doing, which is the 3x3. Oh, this isn't even called a sword, it's called a rapier. Okay, that's interesting as well. I didn't even notice that. It looks exactly like a sword, though. Alright, let's see if we can do any damage to these guys if they're still down here. Oh, there's more. There's a cave dweller. Okay. This. Yeah, we're going down to a 1x2. They probably won't spawn. They completely ignore light levels. Kind of like slimes, basically, so that's interesting. Alright, I mean, that's good information to know, right? Like, genuinely good information. Means we'll just have to be a bit more cautious strip mining and stuff of that nature. Clearing out large spaces. Actually, how does that work? Will they just spawn in your base if you have an underground base? I wouldn't think so, but probably. All right, let's cover this up here. Might need to look into that to see if I can change their spawn conditions of some sort. Because, I mean, it's like, it's cool if you wanted a few jump scares, but I really didn't want to, get surprised while trying to just peacefully mine down here. Kind of like my peaceful mining sessions, chit-chatting and not getting killed. Well, I do appreciate it, Jacob. I hope you're having a fantastic day or night, depending on where you are located. And I hope you're staying safe, doing any recreational activities. All right, let's see. Problem is now it's gonna be harder to find diamonds of any sort. I'm hearing caves sounds like lava and stuff here. Alright, let's see. Well, I don't need andesite. I need gravel. Alright, let's head back up. Just gotta be careful heading back up here. Sword at the ready. What in the world is that thing? Why is that thing, actually? That's a better question. Like, what? Enthralled Drimmicrax. Whatever in the world this thing is. What is up with this, man? Come on. You know you want me. Like, look at you. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Mom. Made a stronger sword just for you guys. Come on. I don't think the stronger sword's really helping that much, but hey. Alright, so we got corrupted shards. So, I was going to look at these. We've got corrupted bullets and corrupted stone. Corrupted stone makes a mysterious clock. A Deathbringer, apparently. With 6,000 damage. Corrupted shovel, sword, pickaxe, a maul. I don't know how you fit a whole maul in your hand, but hey, you know, whatever. That's a terrible joke. Corrupted cannon. Corrupted armor. Altar of corruption. I genuinely have no idea what half of this stuff is, but, you know, I mean, whatever. We'll figure it out, apparently. I don't even know if it's safe to have a mine shaft in my house anymore. Just straight up, like, divine RPG creatures coming out of the wazoo. But I know the midnight clock, this thing here, is actually a lighter for a portal. I know that for a fact, but I don't know anything else. Alright, I need to make like a trash can. Oh, I guess I didn't need the trash cans mod in here. I forgot extra utils had... How long has it been since I've messed with extra utils? That's probably why I didn't remember that it has trash cans. We need stone. So we need stone for both recipes. So let's just go that. Tiny coal. All right. Nothing like playing Minecraft after, you know, getting some electrical work done and all that jazz, you know? It's a good day. Good day indeed. Alright, let's see what this trash can holds. Probably nothing, because it all gets put in the trash. So yeah, you've got the normal item filter. I kind of like the other trash cans, these actual ones from Trash Cans mod, because you have no need for an actual filter. It's just at the bottom. At least on the newer versions. I'm not sure about this version. Alright, so we're going to go obituary. We're just going to toss away this stuff. Perfect. So this is Arlemite, which is the shadow bar, which is like a snow globe, shadow stone, shadow bow, serenade of death. Okay. Netherite legging. Apparently there is something called netherite in this pack from Divine RPG, which I'm assuming, 100% assuming here, that this is actually from, found in the nether. I'm assuming. I hope so, because I haven't seen any, so. Alright. That's a pretty decent mining session. Let's see here. Probably going to keep trying to mine. Just needed to clear out my inventory a little bit here. I think I'm actually just going to toss these two things here so we can clear out some space. Let's get rid of the charcoal for now. Chest, torches. All right. I might just want to repair this real quick. And back down into this death trap we go. We might need to wall this off on both sides, honestly. I think that's probably not a bad idea. All right, back to the mining. Making sure we just won't get killed from behind. And I would assume that sound of water and lava is probably above me. Tons and tons of ores here, that's for sure. I do not mind at all that we're getting tons and tons of ores, because we need them. Need all the ores we could ever get our hands on. I really don't know what mod we're going to use for, like, technical progression. I mean, Ender IO, Thermal, Mechanism, Actually Editions, like, all of them. Probably use a mixture of all of them, in all honesty. Oop. Quantum Flux. There we go. Graphite ore. I have no idea what graphite dust does, apparently. At Quantum. Okay, their machines or anything in here do not have any JEI compatibility. So that's going to be interesting, to say the least. Yep, genuinely no idea. All right, sounds good. we'll just go with that. No idea. That's the answer. I know Quantum Flux is actually like a wireless redstone mod. I know it's a bit more expensive, I believe, than like the other like Flux networks, which was in 1.12.2. I just didn't want that. I've always used Flux networks, and I kind of wanted something different. So I tried to see. We'll see if Quantum Flux does anything for us. If enough people recommend me removing it, then I probably will genuinely remove it, because like I got no reason to have it in here if people don't like it, because I probably won't like it either. I ain't finding much ores this way, but you know, travel to the moon or something here with how far we're going this direction. Hope we got some platinum. I'm liking how much Divine RPG ore we're getting too. It's a pretty decent chunk that we already have. Ooh, actually, I need gravel. Gravel is something that I will harvest gladly. Ooh, look at all that divine RPG ore. I got more rupee. We got more of this stuff, which is the Armalite. Alright, but I need more gravel. Is that all the gravel? Looks like it is. Alright. How much gravel was that? A stack? Okay, that's perfect. Not bad at all. We'll definitely need more, but, you know, the start. Ooh, there's actual diamonds right here, too. Alright, let's try and get all this gravel here. I do not mind picking up me some gravel. We're also going to need a lot of sand and clay for tinkers, but gravel is a decent thing to grab for right now since we can find it down here at least. Okay. Oh, that's the old emerald texture, isn't it? Or am I crazy? I thought they updated one of the textures of the gems. Maybe I'm just wrong about that. How long it's been since I've messed with 1.12.2. I don't remember anything. It's not been that long because I played Tekkit 2, but still. I still don't remember anything. Get out of my house, fool. I pity the fool. I mean, I'll take the Alaramite ingot. That's fantastic. More ingots, the better. Hey, this is not your place to be spawning, cave dweller. Cave crawler. What did you just drop? What can I drop? Dirt? Realmite? Man, we're gonna get loaded if we keep getting these guys spawning over here. Just gonna keep coming back to dump off our stuff here. What are these? Oh yeah, this is all the extra utils grid power stuff. Fantastic. Can't wait to get into that, honestly. Extra utils is so fun. But I hope everybody's just having a good night, good day, you know, whatever floats your boat. I really just hope you guys are doing well, staying safe. Times are very uncertain right now. Like, genuinely. You know, with what happened in Ohio here in the States, and, you know, what's happening over, you know, with all the, with just, like, all the news, you know, bad things happen every day. I know people in Ohio are still dealing with the the chemicals and all of that stuff. You know, so I just hope everybody is staying safe. Really, really do. All right, so we are cruising. We also have @scannable in here, I believe, as well, which is the scanner thing. Which we could actually craft one of these since we have the Thaumcraft quartz stuff, but we wouldn't have a way to charge it. Because I don't think we have a charging station or anything. No, nothing like that. Just building gadgets. But I think in episode 2, we're going to get into, you know, kind of seeing some new ores because I have kind of showcased them in this one, but you know, it was like first time coming across them kind of thing. And I believe we are going to get the grindstone from AE2, as well as the smeltery up and going. I think that's kind of what I want to get the resources for. I think we'll probably, if we get our inventory full again, we're probably going to go run to the upstairs and get coal. No, clay. I just mined coal. That's why I just said coal. But we're going to go get clay and sand, and a lot of it probably. So that way we actually can get the smeltery up and going. I hope it's the same recipe. We also do have that Tinker's armor whatever thing. Chest plate. What is this mod called? Construction's Armory. This whole mod, which just adds a lot of different chest plate pieces, helmet pieces. Basically, you're making your own armor, which I think just sounds absolutely fantastic. Like, genuinely, I'm excited to see what we can make with crazy armor-wise. I'm not 100% sure. I've never used Constructor's Armory or whatever. Constructor's Armory. Yeah, that's what I just had to make sure I said that right. There's also the only form of angel ring we have in here, by the way, because I didn't add one, is extra utils. And this needs grid power, so it's kind of balanced. I genuinely like how extra utils 2's ring system is more balanced than like requiring power. Because I mean, yeah, you need wireless power and stuff technically with this, but it's kind of just set it, forget it, chunk load it, and you're good. You know, like you don't have to worry about, you know, power shortage or something because it's a whole separate power system. Like 100% separate power system. You won't ever have to worry about it. You know, like I like that. I like knowing that I don't have to worry about it. And also, it's got like cosmetic rings too. It's not just one thing, right? Oop, a little bit of a lag spike there. And we've got a level up on our tool. Which means that we have 4 modifiers now? Okay. I think. I don't even know. But I think like episode 3 is probably going to be getting into technology. We also do have industrial foregoing. I think I've mentioned that. So, you know, there's some stuff there as well. We can get into like farming, get a tree farm up and going maybe early game. Um, you know, a few other things we could definitely look into. Because I don't really think we've got like a farmer. Oh yeah, actually Additions has a farmer. I forgot about this. Red orchards, they basically are a decent thing, right? Sugarcane, melons, and pumpkins, in other words, cactuses. The farmer's block can be placed in the world plants that harvest different types of crops, and other plants can all be seen on the following pages. Left side of the GUI. We'll farm in a 9x9 area, which is actually just a normal farm, right? And it's not that expensive. You do need a Nori crystals, which is kind of the um, empowered version of iron blocks. Which I mean, yeah, it's a little expensive, but um, you don't have to get to this. Which these are actually crafted in a crafting table this time. But then again, you just don't need them with the farmer, right? And it seems very versatile. So we might just look actually Additions farmer block. Maybe actually Additions what we'll go for the first tech mod, right? Doesn't sound too bad to me. Because there's the whole canola power system and everything with that as well. I mean, I think I'm down for it. And what is platinum used for? I always forget. Hello there, Vaja. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So it looks like it's not really used for a whole lot. I mean, there's some stuff we can definitely use this for. Mostly gear, or mostly that stuff. So there's iron alloy. Enderium base. Okay. So there's a few things. I believe that the dust actually can be used for... Yeah, Enderium. That's what I was thinking. How are you doing? I really do hope you are doing well. Oop. Fantastic. Gotta be paranoid. Place all the blocks. You never know where they can come from. Well, I do appreciate it, Veja. Let's see. How much? Okay, so we're still got plenty of inventory. More nickel. I keep hearing lava, but I'm just not running into any yet. Oh, there's basalt, so it means we run into lava. Oh, there's gold. Perfect. Getting some stuff that I actually need here. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike there. I hope Divine RPG doesn't mess with other creature spawns, honestly. I know that's like one of the problems with mods that add a whole lot of creatures. Thank you, Vaja. I hope you have a good night's sleep or good day sleep, whatever you prefer, you know? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Panic. Okay. Alright, get rid of the dirt. And my pickaxe broke. That's fine. Let's get that down, repaired. Ooh, there's some Thaumcraft stuff. Alright, I'm gonna have to retreat back, though, because I do not have enough inventory space for all these goodies. The stuff I do have, I'm gonna snag, because I know I have the black quartz. I do have copper. Alright, let's see here. See, and the good thing about 1.12, of course, is you don't have any extra tags making sure there's stuff in air. There's none of that. It's all, hey, is this a block? Can I place it here? Fantastic, good, let's go. It goes off of like the height and width, or the height and stuff, but that's it. Like, there's no other checks and balances, really. You know, it's fantastic. I don't have to worry about, like, is it exposed to air? Is it got a higher chance? You know, I don't understand it. I mean, it's cool that they're worrying about, like, terrain generation, but honestly, I really just enjoy plain and simple Minecraft. Yes, Thaumcraft, but I am in 1.12. I will remember that. I'm not in current version. But I don't even think I played Thaumcraft in 1.12. I don't know if it was when it got released. Let me actually check that. When did Thaumcraft get released for 1.12? Genuinely curious now. I don't know why I just got myself curious about that. Thaumcraft 6. Let's see. Should just be Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft for 1.12.2 was actually released October 18th, 2018. Man, I must have missed it. Did I? When? Did I, I'm contemplating my entire YouTube lifespan real quick here. What did I do for 1.12? Did I even have any videos up for 1.12? Like, genuinely? I think I started on 1.16. Right? Yes. 1.16.5. For some reason, I have like 3 other playlists for 1.16.5. Yeah, so I missed 1.12.2, honestly. But, you know, we're here now. Alright. So let's actually head out of here, wherever out of here is. Nope. But yes, Thaumcraft is in this pack. And hello, Scott. I hope you're doing well. This mod pack is called a Step Back. It's on CurseForge in the description. If you ever just want to feel nostalgic for a little bit, you know. Such as, we got stuff like the Vine RPG, Ender.io, Actually Editions. A few fantastic mods that honestly I missed playing. Alright, let's see. What can I toss away? Arrows for now? Ooh. And we also have ore berries. Tons of ore berries down here. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to grab this stuff. Alright, let's make sure we're not making it dark. Oh yeah, and they hurt me. Fantastic, I love that. I love that they hurt me. Makes me remember the good old days. That sounds a bit weird, but genuinely, I remember ore berries like damaging you. I haven't heard anything about 1.19 Thaumcraft in a bit. Well, I actually got rid of Twitter off my phone though, so I don't really look at Twitter anymore. But I know King Lemming updates every once in a while about where his progress is. Because I know he just released, what is that mod called? Yeah, Thermal Dynamics. I know he just updated that to 1.19. But it's in here from 1.12.2. And it's fully fledgedly done, unlike the 1.19 version. Well, I was going to, but the version I was planning didn't have what I wanted, so I didn't. Not this go around. This go around is going to be kind of just here, kind of looking at old stuff. Of course, there are some things to, kind of make yourself overpowered because Divine RPG is in this pack, which means that you have a ton of different weapons and armors and all that shenanigans. But sadly, no. I didn't make it OP. I probably could have with using like Mystical Agriculture. But originally, the plan was in 1.18, not 1.19, was to actually use a few mods like Easy Mob Farms and a few others, Mystical Agriculture, Mystical Customization, and Botany Pots, I think. They had like a tiered system that made them go faster, and it was going to be a whole thing, but it fell through. Mostly because I wanted to do just the stuff I wanted to do really wasn't working. And there was a few mods that I really wanted to mess with that weren't up to date. And so I kind of just decided, you know what? Let's send it back a couple years. 2012 or 2017 was actually when when 1.12 was released. So it's definitely a step back. But yeah. So maybe next pack I will full-fledged make it overpowered, but I think the only way I'm going to do that is if it is if it's a decent version, right? It needs to be a version with a lot of stuff that I kind of want to mess around with. We also have Draconic Evolution in here. So, I mean, yeah, I definitely could have made a lot more overpowered with just like having Mystical Agriculture and stuff like that. Definitely some ideas that I could have tinkered with. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, wow, there's Certus Quartz. I actually need that. But there's also Tinkers. So I mean, yeah, the Tinkers and the Constructs Armory and stuff. So I'm pretty sure you could definitely make yourself a little overpowered if you wanted to. Hello, King Crab, or you're just a crab. Why do you do so much damage? But yeah, we also have like Tropicraft in here. We have yes, Draconic is overpowered. It just takes well, I wouldn't call Draconic overpowered because it takes so much time to get to. Because of course you have to go to the dragon, the Ender Dragon, you have to fight the Ender Dragon. So I would say it's actually balanced, but it's just once you get there, it is just so good. That's just what I remember, right? Like because you had to fight so many dragons, get the hearts, get all that stuff. Takes time, and then of course just setting up automation for its systems. Honestly, I don't remember if they are updating that mod to 1.19 or 1.18. I haven't actually. Draconic Evolution is one of those mods that I don't really closely follow 100%. So, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Be something to look at, though. Hello, Cyclops. See, and this is why I'm kind of curious if the spawns for normal creatures are going to be a bit skewed. because you've got Cyclopses, you've got the slimes, you've got the crabs, the king crabs, the cave crawlers, the Grus, whatever in the world they're called. Like left and right, there's a lot of different mobs, especially just from Divine RPG itself, that I'm really curious if we've have some conflicts. Yes. I did not put IC2 Classic in here, which is more of a faithful version of the original, the IC2. I did IC2 itself, which has kind of been modernized a little bit. I haven't. It's in here, right? Like you could still make reactors. You've got the diamond drill, chainsaws, the rubber stuff. I think the biggest thing is like the fluid pipes. You've got fluid systems, some different upgrades, pulling, pushing. I don't know the difference between classic and this because I haven't messed with it this much, that much, right? There's like the coke stuff. So I guess you got a coke oven apparently now. I don't even know that. So it is in here. We also have Buildcraft. Buildcraft is in here, so we have quarries and stuff. But we also have Mechanism. And there was actually a... Is it this mod? Yes, Digital Miners. Or Compact Void Miners here. Which actually use the Digital Miner to mine ores from the Void. So, there's some options, right? You've got quarries to start. Digital Miners to, you know, kind of help you out, and then void miners to just break everything. And if you combine that with Draconic Evolution's power systems, good luck. What is this? And Tropicraft apparently adds some flowers and stuff. I need to look and see about crafting recipes for some of these things, because I genuinely didn't think about it. Because, like, I don't think these things would do anything... Okay, they do, actually. They are defaulted into thermal. Phytogenic insulators. I was actually curious about that. Alright, so I'm looking for clay here. That's what I'm on the hunt for. Looks like we found some. And sadly, none of my mods actually made it into the pack. Because they're all for 1.16. And I wasn't really going to feel like backporting them. So we've got no affinity. What in the hell was that? Man, Divine RPG is going to give me a dang heart attack. That's another Divine RPG creature. I don't know if you guys can hear it that well, but if you guys aren't, that's probably a good thing. So you probably would have got scared just like me. It's like I'm playing Sons of the Forest or something, you know? Like, I shouldn't be playing a dang horror game. I'm trying to play Minecraft. Goodness. We also have Mistcraft in here. I don't know if you know what that mod is, but that is one of the original dimension building mods. One that I honestly kind of forgot how to play, but I'm down to play it. It jump scared me, so, you know, yeah, I don't... Divine RPG, I'm gonna have to figure out how to either, like, shut their creatures up or something. I mean, I don't actually have a muffle mod. Oh, I thought I had a muffle mod. Dang it. Well, that sucks. Alright, let's head back to the house. I'm probably going to change the map out. The map mod in here, because it's not that great. It doesn't do what I thought it was going to do. And it's kind of not as user-friendly as I would like, so I might switch it out. But I'm not going to go for journey map. I might try and see if, like, voxel map's in here. So, you know, there's going to be some updates every so often to this pack. There is actually a place to suggest mods and stuff from 1.12, of course. Because I am down to add things to the pack as long as, you know, I see it fit and it doesn't just break the balance. Because, like, right now, I just am really excited to get into Actually Editions and Ender.io. Like, it's been so long, especially Ender.io. I think I've said this in one of the episodes that it's one of my favorite tech mods. Just because of how cool it is. I don't know if Ender.io is actually ever going to get an update to the newest versions, which, you know, is kind of saddening. The only reason I say that's because, like, its GitHub page, its source code has not been touched in years. Like, legitimately. There may be other people working on it, but, like, they probably forked it. And are probably trying to make it their own. Which is cool, but, you know, it's just going to take a lot longer. Alright. So let's see here. I think I might want to go downstairs and mine just a little bit more before we end this stream. Oh no, I actually, hold on. Am I blind? I've apparently only been going for like an hour. I thought that thing just said 2 hours. I think I might just be blind. Yes, I am just blind. I guess we're gonna keep going. I legitimately thought I was like going to 2 hours apparently. Fantastic. We got more time. Alright, we're gonna go down to this contraption of death here, which is the strip mine. Yeah. Apparently I just didn't. I don't even know. That's fine. Yeah, see? See, this is what I'm talking about. Death Trap Central here. But hey, I got another Alarmite ingot. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 Not again. I want to see what you actually drop, though. And since this is 1.12, remember, shifting does not actually take your height down by any. And that guy just dropped 2 diamonds. This strip mine might have been worth it. Just for the fact that I'm like getting these different ingots and stuff that I guess apparently I need for Divine RPG. Honestly, Divine RPG is one of those things that I'm probably going to hold off on as long as I can. Get some better armor. You know, diamond, enchant it, maybe construction armory. Get the tools, get the swords, get the shovels, everything. Probably go to the Aether first. Aether, whatever you want to call it. You know, glowstone portal with a water bucket. That old meme. That one does sound fun. I'm gonna love the Aether. I love the Aether when it first came out. I played it a long time ago, and it's been so long. Nostalgia's probably gonna be like, hey, it's not like you remember, but I'm still excited. I'm still excited. You know, I don't even care. I'm excited for a lot of things in this pack. Hence why it's a good idea that I went back. Oop. I do like the textures for Divine RPG's ores, except for they kind of stand out a little too much in my opinion. Divine RPG is one of those ones that's not really well known because it's kind of buggy 9 times out of 10. At least I remember from the older versions. But it was one of the very first, like, dimension mods to just be excessively massive. And it still is. I think they actually made it bigger. Like, if I look up leggings, for example, 90% of these are Divine RPG. Like, a lot of them are Divine RPG. Like, here's angelic leggings, right? You got blue fire stones and ice stones. You've got so many different types of materials that it's kind of funny, in all honesty. So, but the reason I knew about Divine RPG was mostly because of Captain Sparkles, and his playthrough of whatever mod pack he made way back in the day. I think it was like 1.4.6 or something. And that is where I remember this mod from. And I've always loved the mod. It's always been something I've wanted to kind of play in modern day Minecraft, but I never got around to it. And then it stopped getting updated. And then I got it updated again recently, and I believe they're still working on it. So, you know. Oh, I love those sounds. Oh, I love the Thaumcraft sounds. They always just get me happy, you know? Like, I genuinely love the sounds that are in Thaumcraft so much. Every sound. Alright, but I think we've cleared this cave besides this copper. Oh, and it's so much fun that we don't have to worry about getting an inventory full of copper. Honestly, if I had to say like just one tech mod, I think it would be Ender.io. And that is mostly because it's been so long. Like it legitimately has been so long. Actually editions, I like actually editions. I enjoy messing with it, but it's not really my favorite in the world. And then I think well, actually Blood Magic's in this pack as well. Which, I mean, yes, it has been updated, but the problem with the updated versions, and I'm not sure if it's true on this version, I have not fully looked at this version, so don't quote me on this. This version should be more complete than the more future versions, so like 1.18, 1.19. So I'm kind of excited for both, because I want to go through Blood Magic fully, just because it's one of those mods that when it was done perfectly, like when it was completely done, it was fantastic. Unlike the newer versions where it's kind of like half done and it's kind of just there. You know, there's not a whole lot to do with it. But Thaumcraft, it's been so long that honestly I don't remember it that well. So I'm kind of scared. I'm loving it. Like I want to play it so badly, but I'm also completely and utterly scared because I do not remember a single thing. But then again, you know, we like have extra utils too, right? Like, I mean, you could categorize that as a tech mod. Extra utils too is just so amazing. I really wish RW Tema would have, you know, put the source code out there, because honestly, that's one of those mods that I wish continued. Like genuinely, I wish it continued, but they stepped away from modding, and especially on Curse Forge, and I think that's just so sad because I just love it. And I could have added open blocks as well into the pack, but I really kind of just I have tiny progressions, right? Which I mean I've minimized. I've taken out quite a bit of stuff from tiny progressions. Not everything, but some things. We have dark utils, which of course, you know, has its like mob filters and plates and traps and um block updater detector, you know, just different things, right? And then we have extra utils, which is, you know, alone by itself a massive mod, right? Um, and that's kind of where I was like, I don't really need any more massive kind of utility tech shenanigan mods. And so those are kind of like the three ones that I kept and just left it, right? And also, I took out every single mod, adding an emerald pickaxe, a copper pickaxe, and also an obsidian pickaxe. Just because honestly, I want to keep it as vanilla as possible until you hit like Tinkers. I don't know. That's just always been something that I've always kind of disliked, is when mods add emerald pickaxes and obsidian pickaxes. It's like it's a base material. If it's not added by vanilla, for some reason it just irritates me. If you add the material, you know, like the dimeralds, what is it called? Yeah, these things right here. The diamondite, like this, cool. Add a pickaxe for it. Fantastic. But like, if it's not a vanilla material, please just keep it normal. Or if it is a vanilla material. But apparently I think I took out all of the tools there, so I kind of went overboard apparently. Also, this mod you keep seeing, this Botanic Editions, just makes Botania a bit more overpowered. With time, right? Alright, so we're running out of space here. Did I have iron chests? Did I install iron chests? Did I? I did. And this is this version. I forgot about that. It's got iron shulkers, which if you don't know, in 1.13, they actually removed the shulker part from the mod. I don't know why. Genuinely, I have no idea why. It is on the mod's CurseForge page telling you that. So, you know. Alright, corrupted shards, graphite dust. Got a decent chunk of materials right now, right? A decent chunk indeed. I'm gonna have like the whole color of the rainbow for my tools. I mean, like, we also have Woot in here as well. It's kind of just like one of those, you know, mob farm, non-mob farm mods. That sounds like a very confusing thing, but basically, you know, you make it, and it's a beautiful thing. You got Torturinos. That's a mod that I haven't heard in forever either. What else did I throw in here? Honestly, I can't remember. The Aether is just such an interesting mod that I'm honestly... I think it's been updated quite a bit since the last time I played it. And of course, Aether 2 exists. I did not install that one. This is purely just the Aether. We also don't have functional storage. We just have storage drawers. Simple jetpacks as well in here. Yeah, my plan. Oh, and also redstone paste. I was kind of upset about the Direwolf 1.19 pack because I love being able to place redstone on walls. You know, red power, blue power, whatever. Placing redstone repeaters on walls is just such an amazing concept. And I can do that. I can do it. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is actually get towards actually additions first. Because, you know, we've got options. And I don't have create in this pack. I'm going to point that out. This is something that always irks me about modern day packs. It's create, mechanism, and thermal. Goodness gracious, am I tired of seeing create. Like, thermal, I don't really care. It's kind of one of those mods that's there. You know it's there. It's a good mod. Cool. But genuinely, create. Yeah. Like, my thing is if I want to make a different power system, because this is how Direwolf 20 did it. He genuinely thinks, hey, I did this last season. I'm not going to do it this season. Right? And I think I've done power before in one series, but power is one of those things that makes sense to do the power systems. And of course, you've got the reactors, you've got the furrinators, you've got the thermogenerators. All of these different types of machines are ways to get power, and it's fantastic. But I genuinely do not care for mechanisms reactors. The reason being is because they're honestly just kind of complicated. I kind of want something simple sometimes, you know? But yeah, I'm tired of seeing the same old mods over and over again. Like, genuinely, I miss the good old days. But yeah, I'm really kind of getting tired of Create. It's just everywhere. After it got like mainstream attention, I was kind of just like, do I really care about this mod anymore? Like everybody started using it, all the millions of subscribers, people, and it's just like, man, it's a cool mod. It's a very, very interesting concept. But honestly, I just, I can't put it into words why it bugs me. Besides the fact that it's just everywhere, right? Because it genuinely is just a fantastic mod. But I think everybody is kind of to that point where they are just using it right after the other, and that makes it kind of just it's not as interesting, right? Like you lose that interest, you lose that finesse of a mod that's supposed to be able to make all of these cool contraptions and everything like that. And once you pound it to death, it's kind of boring. At least with thermal, you know what you're doing, right? You get the pulverizer, you get the furnace, you go to town, you do your thing, you go home, right? Mechanism, you build up to the metallurgic infusers over and over again. Metallurgic infusers are cool and all, but honestly, I'm kind of tired of them. I'm kind of tired of having to automate those things every single time to get anywhere. Also, these things won't grow in light, by the way. I kind of forgot about that. I came back for coal and this, so I can make torches. I actually grab a stack of coal here. Also, we have extreme reactors in here. I believe it's called extreme reactors. Which I can't remember which version of big reactors that is. Hold on. I gotta remember here. Okay, extreme reactors is the actual one that I don't like that much. But big reactors, I believe, stopped a while ago. Right? Let's see here. I just quickly wanted to check this out real quick. Well, actually, no. Extreme reactors isn't it. Okay, here, hold on. View all. See, and the thing is there's so many spin-offs of Create, like add-ons, that it's kind of overwhelming as well now. Man, there's so many different versions of extreme reactors. So extreme reactors in this version is actually considered extreme reactors 1, while in 1.16 and higher is considered extreme reactors 2. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, and immersive engineering is one of those mods as well that I kind of just throw on the back burner every season. Because while it's fascinating, it's cool, it's awesome, I don't have the mindset to sit there and kind of do that every time. Like I did that in Cave Factory, because it was kind of, forced upon you a little bit to get like diesel power and stuff of that nature. But genuinely, it's a fun mod. I enjoy it every time. But it's just like the multi-block structures, the space, all of this. If I made a warehouse, it probably would have been a better idea, right? Like that's how much it takes of space. You need like stories upon stories in that building. But I love how much compatibility there is nowadays between applied energistics and refined storage. You can just have both in the same pack and call it a day. Genuinely love it. Like, there's no, hey, I like refined storage so much better. You should put that in the pack. It's just, hey, I put it in the pack along with refined storage. Fantastic. You don't have to pick a favorite. If you want to do refined storage, you do refined storage. Boo boo. It's all on you. You know, Oh, but I remember the days of old where you had to make sure the mod IDs were separate and conflicts out of the rear, and oh man, too many IDs and not enough IDs, and oh, the horrors. But the good thing about this pack is that we also will not force anything upon IC2 and sharing power from IC2's whatever power system. I don't even remember what it's called. Um, and turning that into RF. You can just straight up make RF by using RF generators and stuff. I got tired of that in Tekkit too. It's a cool concept, but after a little while, it gets really, really old. Oop, almost missed this. But I think there were some mods that I think I saw out there that actually tried implementing some stuff with Create to into immersive engineering. I think I've seen a few. I don't know how good they are because, of course, I don't really play with immersive engineering as much as some people or create as some people. So, hmm. Yes, it is EU. The reason I couldn't think of it is because I was thinking of FTB contraptions, the Zaps, because Buildcraft is MJ. Yeah, you got the Michael Jackson units. Michael Jackson units. Every time you turn on the Redstone engine, all you hear is hee hee. I think that's a fantastic Buildcraft edition. I'm going to submit that as a feature, like a feature request. Every time you turn on and off a generator with a redstone signal, man, that would be fantastic. I need to figure out something. Resource pack. That's what I need. I need to put a resource pack in this. Actually, I don't even know if they make sound though. If they don't make sound, it all falls through. They probably don't make sound, my luck. And also, fantastic news. 2 people have subscribed during this live stream, which is fantastic. I genuinely just appreciate every one of you guys. Even, if you're just chilling and not talking, that's fantastic too. I mean, I genuinely just hope you guys are enjoying this, me just goofing around. That's kind of what this is, right? These live streams aren't meant to be like serious gameplay. It's kind of just chilling, talking, you know, talk about the pack, talk about whatever. Oop. I just enjoy it. Maybe one of these days I'll figure out if there's like YouTube alerts or something. Genuinely don't have anything set up for YouTube streaming. Oh man. Yeah, I genuinely like how Minecraft has resource packs and how much more versatile they are compared to, the old school texture packs. Just having straight up just the stupid stuff you can do. It's just such a fantastic thing. It's like you could replace every block breaking sound with like screams, you know? You put that on your significant other's computer, that you talk them into playing a game with you, and all they hear is like the screams. They step away for a second, you quickly change it back to its normal pack, and you'd be like, "Are you hearing things, honey?" Yeah, like I love the like diversity and compatibility with resource packs and data packs and all that stuff now. It's cool. It really is, and it actually helps with accessibility and stuff now. I'm hoping that the 1.20 update is actually good. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it because of all the updates and stuff they're doing to like architecture and whatever in the world they're doing with that. I'm not 100% sure if I know what in the world's even happened with 1.20. It seems like it's a fever dream because genuinely they've added so much stuff that I can't tell what's 1.19.4 and what's 1.20 anymore. Like, that is the confusing release cycle that they've decided to try and do. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I am genuinely confused with Minecraft anymore. Like, vanilla Minecraft is like something that I'm not even qualified to talk about anymore, genuinely, because I don't know what's happening. Like 1.19, I figured out you could feed pigs potatoes. Like, I have in all of my years, I didn't know that was a feature. I don't even know when that feature was added. Like, I was surprised that I could even do that. Like, that's how out of the loop I am. Now they're adding camels and stuff. I'm even more out of the loop now. They're adding camels. Who in their right mind would think Minecraft needs camels? Ah, yeah, that big giraffe-looking creature from the Middle East? Yeah, we need camels. I guess that's like the first original idea they've had in a while, though, so I can't say much. Also, I have no idea what mod adds this tar. This is smoldering tar. Smoldering tar. So Divine RPG is what adds this. Why does it add it? Good question. Genuinely, no idea. It literally is just lava retextured as smoldering tar. Cool? Cool. Let's just keep on moving. We also have, I don't know if you were here, Scott, when I was talking about the other mod that I've replaced Flux Networks with, which is called Quantum Flux. No idea how well it's going to work. Yeah, and that's how it be. It's really kind of weird. Like the recipe book, it looks cool and all, but honestly, functionally, it's a waste of time to mess around with. But yeah, quantum flux or whatever it's called is a wireless power mod That's only on 1.12, I believe, like only updated to 1.12. I don't think it's actually continuous. I don't think the development is continued anymore. I think it's gone. But it's just a fancified different mod to make power go from point A to point B without flux points. No idea how it works. There's quite a few mods in here that I genuinely have no idea how they work, and it's all up to you to figure it out. Because I probably will, and I probably will just never want to touch them again. Like some of these mods that I've added that I have no idea what are, they're just going to make me want to never touch them. Never. All right. Do I have enough tin? Like, I keep picking up tin and copper. Or actually, I haven't picked up that much copper. I haven't picked up any copper. I think I'm too far down for copper. Have you ever messed with REI, Scott? That's one I gotta ask about. REI. Yes. Well, actually, no. Not anymore. It is on it is on Forge, but it's much better on Fabric. It is in certain aspects. And I'll tell you that. So, for example, I can actually demonstrate this one. This whole tab, if you actually enable cheat mode, oh, it won't let me do it. Here, hold on. I'm going to do this on camera here, just so I can demonstrate it. So, if I look at the cheat mode, is it not going to do it? Oh, it's not going to do it. There are... Okay, whatever. It's not going to do it. Usually there's 3 buttons up here for JEI. There's a way to make them appear. I genuinely don't remember how to make them appear. I'm not going to try to make them appear right now. But basically, there's 3 things up here that are like your change weather, change time, whatever. And down here, you know, this section will be your bookmarks. REI, for some reason, has those all mixed in. You can remove them, and you can add these things in the middle of it. Genuinely have no idea whose design decision that was, but that's the one thing that I absolutely hate. Everything else is absolutely beautiful. Like, you have this function in REI where you can actually search your inventory. JEI doesn't have that in the most recent version at all. Like, people are installing separate mods just to get that functionality nowadays. but I may be wrong. I believe it has that function. I think last time I played it, it did. Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, turn down hostile creatures or something, because that's really annoying. Alright, there we go. But I personally think it's got a lot better of a development ecosystem as well. There's tons and tons of add-ons for it as well. And they're all pretty decent. Like the what is it called? There is the just enough resources. If you know what that is, it is or if you don't know what that is actually like a thing to tell you height, type, whatever, like where you'll find the ores and stuff in the world. The REI version of that mod actually does it automatically, while JER, or just enough resources, actually requires you to update that profile. Like it just works off the bat, basically. It's fantastic. But I also may be wrong about that. It's just kind of hard to tell you what's a full functionality, but there are so many different things that it just genuinely is just so much better. Like everything I've seen about it, it just looks so much better. But I may be wrong about the profile thing. Hold on, let me look at this. Make sure I'm not wrong. Let's see. Yeah, so all I can see here is it actually just automatically does it. There's not a whole lot of stuff, but JER does require you to actually profile and stuff. All right, let's run back up here real quick, and let's go put our resources away. So I think we got a decent chunk of diamonds too, which is fantastic. Did I put an ender chest mod in here? I did. The good old ender storage. Man, it's always strange to think that JEI and REI are like the second generation. You know, actually, it's NEI is the first generation. No, scratch that. TMI, too many items, is the first generation. NEI is the second generation. JEI is the third, and REI is actually the fourth. Which is kind of crazy that there's been 4 different mods of that sort. TMI actually wasn't a recipe viewer, it was an item viewer and giver, but it was very much where NEI came from. And then NEI became JEI after Code Chicken left the scene. And then REI became the Fabric version of JEI, but JEI is also on Fabric, I do believe, now. So that is a very confusing timeline. I'm not gonna lie, like, genuinely, that is a confusing thing to say. There's generations of recipe viewer mods. And the fact that they're still necessary is kind of a joke. Let's be honest. How do I make a drawer? I cannot make it out of anything. Yeah, my problem with ours is it's fun, but it's one of those things where I was kind of just like, what do I use this for? I don't know what to use it for after the fact. I was kind of struggling. Oh, I forgot to do that, didn't I? Hold on. Let me look at something. Like there's certain mods that I genuinely just love to try and figure out. Um like Hex area and those I just didn't want to figure out really. I really wasn't in I'm every playthrough I'm kind of in a different mood. Like this one, I'm super excited to go for magic, even though Thumbcraft is something that I barely remember and it's probably completely changed. And I'm excited, but like whenever it comes to most packs, I'm like magic, eh. But magic is cool. Like genuinely, I think it's cool. It's just there's a lot of packs out there that do it wrong, or a lot of like mods that do it wrong, in my opinion. That I'm just kind of like, eh. Like if we talk about like, oh, what is it called? I always forget the name of this mod. Oh, what is it called? What is it called? Thinking, using my thinking brain here. It is called something. Here, hold on. I can actually just look. I'm actually in CurseForge for a second here. Astral Sorcery. That is what it's called. That mod is genuinely fun as well, but I did not add this. Because I think it was kind of overplayed. Yeah. But yeah, Astral Sorcery is one of those ones that was overplayed in my opinion, so I didn't touch it. And you want a throwback, because I actually forgot to mention this mod's in here. Hold on. I'm looking at something real quick before I forget it. Yeah, I need to add storage drawers extras. I forgot that. I'll add that between episodes. But basically, that mod will actually give you more drawers, so you can actually use like eucalyptus planks and stuff. So I actually need to go hunt down some oak to actually make drawers. But yeah, this mod, I don't know. What do you think? You think this mod's a throwback? Bibliocraft. This mod is amazing. That's how I'm gonna say it. It's one of the very first like display mods, but it also has some other functionality, such as and duplicating enchanted books. I am absolutely excited to mess around with this one. Because it's also got a tape measure, doesn't it? Yes, tape measure. That's a throwback. That's a throwback and a half, right? I completely forgot that one's in here, but it is. But yeah, totally. If you think of any mods that are on 1.12, highly do recommend suggesting them because I will look into them. I was actually thinking about adding an IC2 add-on, but honestly, it added too much, and the systems were a little too confusing. I like to keep things a bit simple, but that was like making like chemistry and crap inside of it, and I was like, nah. All right, fast leaf decay. Did I not have a fast leaf decay mod? I don't know. Anyway, those leaves are just gonna stay there apparently. Also, I'm never gonna change this door. Actually, this is Natura. The eucalyptus, this Natura. That's also a throwback. Natura doesn't exist anymore. I just walked into nostalgia, right? Wait, what was that? Is there a withering book? Oh, Ender IO. Okay, cool. Didn't even know about that. That was accidental discovery on my part. Isn't there... I thought there was like some way to make enchanted. Yes, the enchanter from Ender IO. That's what I was thinking. Holy cow, is that a throwback? I do not remember how the enchanter works, but I remember it being a thing. Oh yeah, look at that. All of the enchants. All of them. And they're balanced. Yeah, I literally cut down the tree, and that was the only tree I found, so I was going with it. But Natura, I think the biggest reason Natura got removed, like it was never updated, is because they added biomes to the Nether. And Natura's biggest thing was adding biomes to the Nether. I mean, yes, it added some stuff here and there throughout the overworld, but you would mostly come across everything in the Nether. But I think M. Dio, the guy who made the person, I don't know who actually made it, and I don't want to be inconsiderate to whoever or however they identify. Um, they stopped doing mod development, and that was actually the creator of Tinkers as well, which is honestly super amazing. Very well, very talented person. Let's actually plant these. Let's get some trees going down here. Oh, we also have player plates in here as well. Basically, allows for you to open doors only, or, an entity to open doors only, whatever. It's fantastic. I'm glad I actually came across that one because I probably would have forgot about it. Wouldn't even have thought about it on 1.12.2, honestly. Yeah, Apotheosis is interesting. All of the shenanigans that I did in the Direwolf 20 pack with Apotheosis, I'm probably never ever going to do again. Like because I set up the enchantment like table and I copied Direwolf 20 basically word for word on it, but I made it a little bit better. But and that's not me bragging. Like legitimately, he didn't use corners. I used corners. But the gems became like completely useless after my armor became so good. And I was just like, all right, throw them in a chest, throw them in a chest, throw them in a chest. And it's just like, man, I don't ever need these. All right, let's see here. So I think we're getting around the 2 hour mark here. But I'm thinking that I want to probably grab some more clay and where's my food at? Did I run out of food? I mean, if I did, that's fine. I just need to make some more. But I think one of the things that I'm intrigued in is Tinkers does not have the melter. I don't know if I really like that it has a melter in the newer versions. I mean, it's cool, it's new, it's interesting, right? But just going into the smeltery, oh, it's so much better. I can't wait to just jump into the smeltery head first. rather than getting into the melter, getting into the smeltery, getting into the foundry. It's all pure and simple. We don't have raw ore chunks, right? So we're not doing anything with those. We're just straight up ore, triple, double, quadruple, 6 times with mechanism, whatever, right? I actually think we have the washing station, the washing factory. So, I mean, we could actually get that stuff, but there's apparently also this mod, IC2, I completely forgot the name of it for a second, which can do or whatever timesing. I don't know how many times you can do it. So it looks like you crush it, and then there's the thermal centrifuge, the ore washing plant, which gives you a chance of getting tiny. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that the ore washing plant gives you purified. Purified can probably be broken down more. No, okay, it just gets... Okay, so you can go 10 dust. So it's... What was that? Crushed 10, purified 10. Purified 10 can then be put down into 10 dust. 10 dust can then be put into 10 ingots. And of course you have the tiny piles, which every 4 or whatever. Okay. I don't have any idea. And the reason I say that is because it's not as easy as doing what Direwolf 20 did. I don't even know if he does world downloads anymore. I genuinely have no idea. But like uploading it on Curse Forge is a pain because I can't have anything with like shut doors. I can't say shuts world. I can't say, survival let's play world. I have to be generally specific and have features and stuff. That was actually one of the reasons why this mod pack is called a step back. Originally, it was going to be Shuts 1.12.2 mod pack, but CurseForge has a lot of restrictions against everything. I might be able to do like a Dropbox link or something, maybe. But I'm not 100% sure however many episodes there would be in between. Maybe 10. But I probably would forget as well. So I don't know. It's up in the air. Genuinely up in the air. If I could figure out a way to do it, then yes. But it's most likely going to be a lot more complicated than I would like. Which is like one of those things I hate to say, but it is the true fact that it is just way more complicated than it should be. So makes it kind of look a little strange. All right. More clay. Let's go get some. I think it's because there's a lot of people that would do something like that would make it like basically spam. And of course everything is approved through CurseForge. Like there's a ton of people that approve stuff and things like that. So there's like a team of moderators basically. Which I mean, yeah, it's understandable why they wouldn't want, a whole bunch of people saying like, Bob's World, It would get annoying. It would get cluttersome. It wouldn't look as professional kind of thing. But then again, I don't 100% understand it, because if somebody, has released projects previously, maybe be less lenient. But, and, you would think, and this is something that's kind of like, not like really entitled, but it'd be more like, if Direwolf 20 was able to do it at one point, then why aren't other people? Like, you're giving fair treatment to somebody because they're more well known. And that does sound kind of, entitled-ish, but it is like, it's rules for thee, not for me kind of thing, I guess you could say. And that's kind of just a little off-putting in a certain sense. But I'll never know 100% why they have that rule there. There's probably a better reason than what I'm thinking. So who knows? There's kelp. And not the vanilla Minecraft version. It's the original version. It's actually useless. Completely and utterly useless. I think that was one of the things that I don't like too much about Biomes of Plenty, is there's a lot of useless stuff. That's not even an understatement. There's a lot of useless stuff in Biomes of Plenty. Aha, I got a crab claw. I can make a dual claw. Or a crab anchor. Infinite uses. Infinite ammo. I have no idea what in the world it does, but we've got pure aquatic pellets, which are aquatic pellets, which are pure aquatic pellets, which are aquatic pellets. I have no idea what in the world those are. That's why I just kept cycling through them for a second, because I've got nothing. That's a lot of horses, man. Hey, that's a lot of horses. That's a terrible one. All right. I think I'm going to wrap up this live stream and, kind of work on episode 2 here, because it's still not finished. But we did get resources. We did get clay. We did get gravel and sand. And we should, hopefully, you guys will see in the next episode. Well, next half episode. Episode 2, right? You guys will see the smeltery, or lack thereof. Who knows? I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I genuinely enjoy chatting with you guys. I genuinely enjoy your guys' company. Thank you. Stay awesome. Hope to see you in the next episode. Stay awesome.